All right, we're back. League Podcast, week 7 through 10. Got the one, the only, Death Valley. You're up, my down, your left, my right. Mr. Fries, how you doing?
What's up, man? What's up? Happy to be back. Eventful week as always in the league, so happy to talk about it. Let's get it rocking.
And on to the commish. Mr. Get Your Hezzy right. Mr. I might be snowed in tonight. Everybody stay safe out there, but bad work. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Glad to make it to the end of the week, man. So been having a lot of good ball in the league too. So excited to chop it up.
Yes, sir. Gonna be real short on the grind today. Shout out to OG for winning the national championship on that side. I didn't have a chance to peep the game. Um, Gentlemen, you guys got any opinions about how that went? And Louisville going down, I think in the semifinals.
Semifinal, someone got him. Yeah, Zev got him. Georgia Tech. That game was pretty back and forth, but Georgia Tech took control down the stretch and kind of held on. I think it was a two score game at some point in the fourth. Might have finished closer than that. But I was glad to see Louisville lose. Finally, everyone's been talking about, oh, the team's too OP, oh this, oh that. Nah, man. They got some good W's for sure during the regular season, but they could have got a couple times there too, and then um you know uh um finally got 300 with Georgia Tech, and they lost. So good. And it seems like they're losing a lot of guys in the portal, so and of course they'll reload, but things are working out, man. Things are working out. W commish.
Wait. Hold on. Say it one more time.
Oh, my fault. My fault. Hold on. Let me get my little soundboard back. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dubs in the chat, man. Get him out of here. Nah, but Louisville's still gonna be a force for sure. So he definitely made a name this year coming up. So I'm excited for that. But I didn't see the end of the Natty. I don't know if one of y'all got to the end of the Natty.
I did not. I just saw the semifinal. I did not have a chance to peep the national championship.
Yeah, after I lost, I was not invested in watching that. I'm not gonna lie. So
Whoa.
Why are you so
Whoa.
emotional, bro?
yeah, I just felt, I don't know.
You had him on the road
Ah,
show.
yeah. I felt pretty good. Feel like I should have won that game and kind of gave it away. So gotta be better. Shout out him though. I mean, he played despite having a really good team. I think he played as good as ball as I've seen him play ever. So respect there for sure.
Ever's crazy. That was a super backhanded compliment, to be honest. Yo, but
Yeah,
you said in the chat that he was spamming five wide. I mean, so how can you say it was like a great game if you're
he was. He was. I should have won the game for sure. But hey,
He used what was
he,
that's what.
effective.
he was
Yeah,
just
that's what.
spamming?
That's what he wanted to come out and play. I didn't really have much to counter it. So I can't be mad at it. That's on me. He did what he had to do.
Yes, sir. We're in what, week 2 of the portal right now.
Yes, we are till midnight.
So go ahead, hop on and get what you need to get done because week 2 is actually kind of short. And if you miss week 1 and 2, then you might be cooked.
Might certainly.
Trying to keep it positive. But on to the main league. I guess we could start in the Pac-12. We got 4 to 5 games everybody has played conference-wise. Auburn sitting. Actually, let's do it this way because they got North and South. Auburn sitting at top 5-0, followed by Penn State, who has a fight coming up on the 30th. So tune into that. He dropped the link in the chat. Michigan is a pitiful 2-4 in conference, 3-5. Ole Miss got a good dub today, 3-5, playing good ball, and then Georgia Tech 2-3. So
Yeah, it's just about wrapped up. I mean, seems like Auburn's going to make their way up a tier. The Wisconsin user who had been undefeated in conference play left yesterday. Today, I don't know if I'm be able to get Wisconsin filled with somebody, so they'll probably slide down.
You said you're looking for a Wisconsin user?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's his last conference game.
That was his last one already. Because I guess he plays
Wisconsin.
Alabama last game of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Notre Dame.
Oh, Penn State. Sorry,
He plays Penn State. Yeah,
Penn State.
but still Notre Dame, Bama. Chance to get him some coins with those ones. See, like Notre Dame could go into Auburn and lose. Just saying, by the way, even with Auburn's shit ass line. That's the only thing is Auburn's line is so bad that
He's talking about me just not putting respect on people.
Wow.
It's not me who does it. It ain't just me.
I mean, what happened? What happened last year? Last year he lost to a tier 3 dude on the road. I just feel like
We're talking about last year or this year.
I mean, you've been talking about him being S tier since last year.
I have. That's very, very incorrect.
That's me, but
No, but you started to jump on the bandwagon. But last year y'all were on this whole little wagon for bro. After I think did he beat you?
Me?
Did he beat you or he beat somebody? And he was like,
Beat me.
he was like something in one because he ended up making our conference championship. I think he beat me. Y'all were all jumping on his bandwagon, and then like week 10, he played Washington on the road.
let's not call.
I think that's revisionist history there.
Yeah,
I don't think
I used to be his biggest hater.
Yeah,
for
biggest
that was like 2 seasons ago though. That wasn't.
Nah, that was up to last year. I didn't give him respect until I played him in that game.
Yeah, he just started giving him respect. I wouldn't say he hopped on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Now he's on the bandwagon. So last year he lost to a tier 3 team, and this year I'm just saying he could do it again.
But he
I don't see it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know.
I wouldn't put my money on it. I'm not saying like I'm predicting it, but I will say
It's possible.
that y'all are glazing, bro, saying he's S tier.
I mean, his only loss this year is to the best player in the league. I don't think it's really we're glazing him.
No, I think you are, but that's all right.
He beat you. I mean, he went to LSU, got that done. I think
That doesn't mean that doesn't mean he's S tier though.
I mean, what else he got to do though to be S tier?
I don't know. Maybe beat Nebraska, win a playoff game. That would start with those.
He beat Nebraska last year.
He did, but he didn't win a playoff game. But he didn't win a playoff game for the
Notre Dame. If you're listening,
That's crazy.
He didn't win a playoff game.
He's like,
though.
he did that already. He's like,
Did he win a playoff game or no?
he will this year. That's what I'm. That's about. If that's a bold prediction, I'm gonna say it. This year he gets that done. Unless he plays OG, then he might not. But
All right, so you're on the bandwagon now. Like it's cool. It's all good.
that I mean, he's playing good ball. I'm gonna give him his credit. Playing good ball.
Didn't you beat him last time you played him?
I like to think I'm pretty decent at the game. You act like I'm just shitty. Like, yeah, I did beat him, but
No, I'm not acting like you're shitty. But what I will say is, after you play somebody and they do something to you, you act like they're so good, like Georgia.
I think
Like,
everybody does that though.
No, I don't, because I obviously I played Notre Dame. I'm not saying he's S tier, but
well, you were in your feelings though that game.
I'm not in my feelings at all. Bro's a good player. Bro beat me the last times we played. I'm not tripping. Like
I don't think
he's in my A tier. I'm just saying that there is no S tier, and if there is one, I'm not putting him in it. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a bad player. When I have an A tier, he'll be in my A tier as always. I mean, I've had him at the top of my A tier. I've had him as the best player in the league at the moment. Top of my A tier. I'm not a hater, like you were hating actually. But what I will say is 2 things. 1, after you play somebody, you give them way too much due, like Georgia. 2, Notre Dame's got to win like more big games consistently to be S tier.
He has to beat OG. You're saying there's no one else he can beat to.
No, he already beat OG, but like it doesn't matter if like last year he won the conference championship. Like it doesn't matter to me that you won the conference championship, or not that it doesn't matter. Like that's dope. That's like a huge achievement. Like I haven't won a conference championship, so like hats off to you. But what I'm saying is if you do that in the midst of that, you lose to a tier 3 dude who has to quit the league because his team's so bad at the end of the season. You lose to that dude and you don't win a playoff game. Then no, I'm not going to talk to you at some like you're some S tier thing. Like that's just.
if you're listening on these Friday night podcasts, hit a little different.
That's just. I feel like that's just like common sense. I don't know. I feel like it's just being level headed and seeing the field for what it is.
Okay. We definitely got to get back. We'll get back to that. because I have a question about your concept. And once we get to the SEC, I'll ask my question. But moving on to the Pac-12 South, Syracuse 4-0 in conference. Do we actually have?
Hoping.
Wait, hold on. Is he?
A lot of Sims.
Is he really hooping? Like his only in conference win that he played with Colorado.
Yeah, so he's a fraud, certified fraud. But his team is loaded. I boosted the crap out of them, and
How about the shout out to being available? I guess.
yeah, exactly. We'll see how he finishes, though. I mean, he has another CPU last game of the year. Oh no, got to play UCLA, but UCLA hasn't been that active this year either. No, that's the thing really with the Pac-12. It hasn't been that active. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm looking at the Pac-12, like from the bottom, like Colorado's hit or miss. When he does play, he gets whooped. Georgia Tech is hit or miss. Ole Miss is a new user, very solid. He's won every game I think since he joined. He would be a force in that league, that conference, if his team, like, he didn't inherit like a whatever 0-4 team. Oklahoma State, I finally booted. He's been inactive. UCLA's been inactive this year. Who knows if he comes back or not. Then we got Michigan, Arkansas, South Carolina, Penn State, all solid, and they're at the top. So, Wisconsin was solid, but he got tired of it, so he's out. But I feel like the Pac-12 this year is kind of just like dudes are going up, just like they're getting gifts to go up.
Gotcha. All right.
Might be a go up, come right back down type situation.
Do you think? Because let me look at Syracuse's. South Carolina and Arkansas. I guess if they can win those, then no, they still.
Then they're pretty much set up. I mean, they can win those, but I mean, even if they don't win like both of those per se, like they're 4-0, and the next best team is South Carolina at 2-2, and Arkansas is 2-2. So like they'd have to lose both, and both of them would have to win out.
Yeah.
Or one of them would have to win out to like have the tiebreaker, basically.
And South Carolina still has to play Arkansas and UCLA.
Mm-hmm. Well, Syracuse got to play UCLA too. If UCLA is around and active, he can definitely throw a wrench into all this for sure. But
yeah, so
South Carolina beat Cole, or did he get a fair sim?
I think he beat him. Cole's lost to a few teams. Yeah, he beat him. I'm
straight win.
Almost certain. Cole's also lost to. Yeah, he did, because I gave him a Jadeveon Clowney after that. I remember. Cole also lost to
South Carolina. I'll say that though. I don't care how many stars they got. They still have to play there.
Yeah, for sure. That stadium is serious. But Florida State also lost to. I'm pretty sure they lost to Ole Miss, the new Ole Miss user. Yeah, Ole Miss beat them too.
Ole Miss is a solid user.
Yeah, so.
That's what Arkansas been doing. Curious.
Whole lot of nothing. He's not bad though at all, honestly. I mean, I think some of it is just who he plays, and I guess his play style is like turnover prone, but he's really not bad. I mean,
at Auburn was probably a tough, and at versus Michigan too. 2 tough L's back to back.
Well, he got a force against Auburn. I think Auburn won that game, and it was further apart than that, but it didn't like save.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, versus Michigan was a tough one, and then he's gotten some forced wins. But I mean, he's pretty decent, man. I mean,
is that really just win versus Hoop? He beat Hoop?
No, Hoop was out of town, and Hoop's son played him or something.
Oh yeah, Lil Hoop. Okay.
Yeah, so
like.
He probably could I watched. I think one of his games. Probably could beat a couple users for real.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm looking at so he has Ryan Mallett as his as a legend QB that he earned for winning like the Survivor last year or something like that, grudge match. Yeah, he won grudge match last year. Got Ryan Mallett. But like I'm saying, like the biggest issue with him is 14 TDs to 12 turnovers, or 12 picks. You know what I mean? Like that's not going to get it done.
Nah. I do want to see him play Q's though. Should be an interesting game.
Yeah, Cuse is solid. I like his game. He'll be decent. His team's all right too. So
Gotcha. So
that's my youngin, by the way.
Okay.
I hate to be negative here. Do we think Colorado is there any chance he is able to like string some wins together at all? Or is it our new Coach Carver?
I think he's Coach Carver.
Okay.
Thanks for being in the league.
He's not.
Keep doing your thing.
Yeah,
He's not. He's not.
plays
He's
the
not
games.
like. Yeah, he does. He plays a good. He misses some games to like. He's not always active, but he plays a decent enough amount.
Right.
But yeah, for him, it's not even like play style or anything. I mean, it is play style, but it's not like he does anything weird like Coach Carver. It's just turnovers for him too, but really just skill.
Coach Carver, man.
Yeah, Coach Carver probably. I mean, I love Coach Carver, and he had some great ideas for this league. Honestly, him and Terrell could have been great together. But he's probably the worst player I've ever seen ever play this game. I'm not gonna lie.
He just looked at literally from a different point of view.
Yeah, like who does that? That's like somebody trying to like play basketball with their feet instead of their hands, and being like, "Well, it's because they're doing it different than everyone else."
Listen, he was having fun, so I don't know what you want me to tell you. Bring him back.
He was having a ball. Like
bring him back. He was doing articles. Yeah.
Is Penn State, did they have like a bad force L? Because point differentials.
No, he gets his butt whooped a lot. That's that dude who be fighting people and knocking people out. But in this game, he be getting his ass knocked.
Think about Warriors. Why is it in him, bro? Keep battling, big dog. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, I don't need him. Like I don't need no smoke, bro.
Yeah,
I don't watch a couple of his fights now.
He was like not a small dude either, at all.
He's a problem. He's a problem. But in NCAA, shit, I'll beat the brakes off you. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna see you in real life. Like, don't make me say that to you, like face to face and shit. Like, no, you got it then. But right now, on YouTube and shit.
Though.
Yeah, I'm taller. What's that gonna do? That don't help with nothing, bro.
Just bigger strike zone.
That don't help with nothing. My jaw is pause, but my jaw is even more. You know,
that was.
My jaw's a little bit more available to get fucking cleaned off my face. Pause. I said pause to start the whole thing.
That shit was crazy.
I said pause to start the whole thing. I'm just saying.
Hey man, shout out Penn State though. Keep battling. Keep battling.
Yeah. Oh man. Moving on to the Big 12. Iowa still leading the conference with a surprising loss to USC on the road. And the Coliseum was rocking like that. I didn't have a chance to watch that game though.
Me neither. But I will say, I think he might beat Hoop today, and I think if he can hold things together and make it in the playoffs, I think he wins a game like a user. Might be like a Notre Dame or something like that.
You think he's a better user than Notre Dame neutral site?
He's actually a really good user. I think he's a pretty good user. Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm asking you though. I'm saying you think he's a better user than Notre Dame neutral site.
I don't know if he's a better neutral site considering the team disparity, but if you're asking who do I think is a better user, I think the Iowa user is a better user. But I don't think it was. Is that an air horn? Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Yeah, I think he's better than him at the game per se. I mean, Iowa's got a grind title. I've seen him win titles in other leagues I'm in. He's always making noise. Not to say Notre Dame's not. They're both good players, but I think I give the nod. I think I give the nod to Ill Will there. But I think the way Notre Dame's team is built, it's really tough for Iowa to win. I mean, he's got to make Notre Dame make mistakes in order to win that game. You know what I mean? Because he's going to get dominated on the O-line. He's going to run the ball down his throat. All his wide receivers are better than his corners. his D line is going to have a field day. So it's going to be tough. But Ilwa can, I think, do it, especially because he runs a lot of 5 wide and da da da. The real thing is why I think that, honestly, I don't think I'll take it back. I don't think Iowa would beat Notre Dame in a playoff game is because I don't know if Iowa can force the turnovers he needs. I could see it being a game where it's like a 45-40 Notre Dame win type shit.
All right. But looking at the rest of the schedule. At North Carolina doesn't really matter as far as seeding goes. As far as conference wise, it'll definitely help with his rank beating another ranked opponent. Talking about in conference, still has to pay Kenzo, Chuck, and Finesse.
You got 2. Finesse can get him 2, maybe.
Okay. Frost, how many conference losses do you see, or do you think he wins out?
How many more?
Yeah, Arizona, Texas A&M, and Baylor his last 3.
I'm gonna say Arizona State's really the only time I could see him getting got from Ben. I think he's better than the other 2 right now. Y'all love Finesse, but I don't know. I think he's like okay. But I think he might get that done. I like to see. I'm gonna watch this game tonight if I can stay up. This UNC game should be a real good one. But
what's really interesting with this case is that I think I agree with you, Miles. I think Frost, I think he could go at Arizona State and lose. But what's crazy is if he loses at Arizona State and he loses at North Carolina and he loses versus Nebraska, if such were to happen, he would have to win the conference championship to be in.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Almost certainly. So it's crazy how he can go from being number 4 at week 10 to potentially missing the playoffs really easily. He's got definitely a tough schedule down the stretch. I mean, I think he beats A&M. I think if he hasn't if he hasn't solidified being relegated yet, he's only like a game or 2 away from that. He gets Baylor at home. I think he gets that done too. But those 2 on the road and then Nebraska again, and he beat Nebraska last year. He would get in the best of bro. Pause again. But
that Baylor game probably gonna have like 80 points combined. Probably more, maybe 90.
Potentially. You definitely see that. Definitely. I'll be watching that one. Hopefully this UNC game gets played. I don't want to have to sim it, but
no, it'd be tragic. But looking at the rest of the conference, man, what a mess.
It really is.
What a mess. But Big 12 seems to be just the conference where that happens. Arizona State still has, they still have USC, Iowa, Baylor, and Texas A&M left on the schedule.
Well, right now, Texas A&M game is a little bit cookies. I mean, I don't think he actually is cookies because he's a pretty good user, but I mean, I think he's 0-4 in the conference. I think you don't want to finish up any other way than with him. But yeah, USC, Iowa, Baylor is not ideal. CPU at the end, but his record's already too cooked. He basically has to win the conference. He basically has to win out to make the playoffs. Still in position though to get back into Tier 1. I know that's what he really cares about. He's been joining. I've been joining some leagues just to kind of recruit players and stuff like that. And he's been joining a lot of leagues. I'm talking about Okenzo at Arizona State. So he's going to be back into form pretty soon if he's not already. I think so.
Get those reps back in.
Yeah, so he could be a problem for a lot of these teams down the stretch. I think that Iowa matchup will be huge. But I think he gets the rest of these games done. So if he finishes with 2 losses, I mean, it's still also jumbled up there. Doesn't guarantee him a spot in the conference championship, but
yeah, let's see. Arizona State. We know Baylor still has Arizona State left. Iowa and Texas A&M. My goodness. Yeah.
Baylor can win all those games. I think I'm a fan of his game.
Double on the
I think
road,
his style.
At Iowa
Um,
and at Texas A&M.
if I had to bet on it, I wouldn't pick him. But I'm just saying that he's capable.
Gotcha.
He's definitely capable.
Fries, who you got pulling up the rear right now? Give me two outside of Iowa. Even though Iowa could slip.
Pulling up the rear, like the work you're saying to get relegated.
No. Two potential to be in the conference championship because it seems like
Okay.
anything is still possible right now.
Man, that's a really tough question. I want to say, I think Okenzo is definitely the best user out of the rest of the bunch, just from what I mean, at his peak, at his best. I'm gonna say he still gets in there. I feel like, and then Baylor, despite me, I don't really love his play style myself, but he puts up points almost every week. It seems like in all leagues, so I got to give him credit there. I'm not a huge fan of the Oregon user. Georgia's can't count on him. Bama started off hot and then kind of fell off. So I think Iowa and Arizona State. What am I expecting?
Okay. Oregon's a sneaky.
He said you got to pick. He said you got to pick two though.
Yeah, outside of
Yeah. I can't even really do that though. I don't love any of them. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he lost to Arizona. Tough.
I mean, in my opinion,
It ain't Oregon for me. I promise you that.
nah, yeah, I can't put Oregon in. I haven't seen enough of his games, even though he has been handling business. I mean, he got a good win against USC. He's I think 6-2, but
Yep.
I would say my take for the second is he only has 2 losses in conference still. I'm gonna go Alabama.
Okay.
Okay.
You ain't bag on that one.
Probably shouldn't have. He's taken some tough L's, but he's won a lot of games too. I think he lost to Texas when it was like lagging and glitching. He said he couldn't even play the game.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he took a 1-point L to Baylor. He said he shouldn't have lost that game. That's at home too. That's a tough way to go. Once again, Baylor though, as I'm saying, he was in Tier 1 in the beginning for a reason. He can play. But then, besides that, he has a 3-point L at Iowa and the Texas loss. I mean, and he already has an Arizona State W under his belt. I mean, his schedule coming down the stretch are all games I'm taking him in, to be honest.
Okay. All right. With the
more on Bama to come as well. Just a slight spoiler alert. More on Bama to come.
Okay. We got to talk about the new staple now. Georgia, 99 overall, 2-3 in conference, 3-5 in the league. Bag, are we shocked?
No, honestly, this is exactly where I thought he would be. He's actually very close to getting relegated. He has 3 L's. I think he has the most L's besides Chucky in the conference already. So he needs to find a win somewhere down the stretch here because you see his last 2 games are out of conference. So
yeah,
if he can't get a win, he's going to get relegated. And I didn't think he would get relegated. Maybe he can beat Oregon and throw a wrench into Oregon season because I don't know who else Oregon's got to play this year, but I know he plays Zev.
He'll beat Oregon. That's my hot take. Sorry to interject there.
You said you guarantee he's going to beat Oregon?
Beating Oregon at home, 100%.
Yeah, I can't 100% that, but I tend to agree. But Oregon did beat USC on the road.
I'd put money on that.
But I wouldn't guarantee that. I think Oregon's more solid of a player at this game.
I'd put money on
However,
over Georgia.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Oregon's better than Georgia, but I mean playing on the road at Georgia is super tough. I don't love it. It really is gonna be more about what Georgia does than what Oregon can be more solid. So I feel like I know what I'm gonna get from him. But if Georgia plays anywhere from his like 60, I'll say 70, 75 to 100 range of his like skill level, I think he gets that done at home. So I think it'll be more about where Georgia's at with his game in that game right there.
Just give me 1 second. I want to Just wanted to see.
Mm.
Just wanted to see. You talking about you guarantee it.
Yeah, he hasn't
I
been playing good
guarantee much
ball
for
at
him,
all.
but that I just
This
think it's more, maybe even more about Oregon than him. But
Well, I think Oregon's pretty solid. I mean, I don't think he's necessarily like one of the top like 5 to 8 guys in the league. Maybe even extend that to 10, but he is solid. He understands the game. Like he understands concepts and stuff like that. I mean, he's pretty solid. I mean,
so
can we go to Oregon's quarterback stats? I mean, I guarantee you, he's quarterback doesn't have more picks than
interceptions.
touchdowns. I can promise you
Oh
that.
man.
And this whole time, another thing that was talked about before was how Georgia finally got a quarterback, and he hasn't had a quarterback. That's why he's the way he is. No, when he has a better quarterback, it allows him to do even more wild shit that results in more picks. Like, it's not the quarterback; it's the style of play.
70% completions, 3,000 yards, and almost 3-to-1 interception ratio.
Yeah. So I mean, you
Drags.
can. It's really not like, I mean, he's not.
Why not,
He's
though?
really. Yeah, and I mean, if the drag's open, take it. But
Oh, that's what he says now on the pod. All right, anyway, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm not someone who hates like drags all day. I mean, I'll definitely say that you like can't make a read because you take that first read every single time. But at the end of the day, like if I can't make you do something else besides throw it to the drag all game, then I'm not doing my job either. So got to take away the first read. But yeah, you can see the kind of the skill gap right there. I think that is clear as far as like throwing the rock, making reads. But Georgia's O line is going to be dominant. If he can run the ball how he has been running and limit himself to like one turnover that game, I don't think he loses if he can do that. But obviously, if he's going to throw 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions that game, which can we go? Sorry, do you mind going to back to Ajia on Georgia's roster? We can go look at like game by game to see where he threw these picks?
Yeah.
He might have had 2 bad games or 4 bad games. Shit, who knows?
Maybe. Who knows? I want to know. I have no idea where this stat's going to take me, but I think it's going to show that he's erratic, and there's probably going to be a decent correlation with ins thrown and losses.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's most teams though.
That is most teams, but it's like on the season you'll never see.
See, but
A lot of
last year
people-
though, last year you got. I mean, he's kind of doing all right last year. I don't know what happened this year.
Oh,
He also was playing against bums. We
certainly
went over
will.
that. I understand.
Yeah, he had the worst schedule in the league last year. Exactly.
What was it?
I
Wait,
think you can go
Was that
to
right?
game log.
you were in the right. You were in the right spot already, T.
Okay.
You go to his player card, and then once you go there, you go to game log. Like you go to scroll over to stats, and then you
Oh,
LT
gotcha,
to
gotcha,
game
gotcha.
log. Yeah, so we go here. I mean, he's thrown through 3 picks against Iowa. I mean, Jesus Christ, two picks minimum the last 4 games is crazy. So that'll define the game. If he can keep that to 1, he might be able to get a win. You see, the only game that's he was kind of close against Florida, throwing only 2 picks, and he got a win against Texas A&M throwing 2 picks. So I mean, maybe he gets a second one in there if Oregon starts fucking up. But Oregon plays pretty solid ball. So I mean, if Oregon is himself and Georgia throws two interceptions, I think he loses. If he can play somewhat cleaner ball than that, keep possession, get some good running game going, I think Georgia finds a way at home, which will be a huge win for him because, he's definitely on relegation watch.
Man, it's tough. Let's take a peek at Chucky's record. Just
Oh, Lord.
man. Does anybody have anything for you?
I mean,
It's not
it's a rough
expected.
season, man.
Yeah, not
Enjoy the
expected.
Pac-12.
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. We got
Hey,
I mean,
burgers.
his wins are Sims so far this season, right?
No, he got
Florida was a Sim.
where's his other one?
Yeah, they are
He
Sims.
beat
bro.
Syracuse.
Oh, he beat. Okay.
I think that Syracuse user didn't play week 1 though. I'm almost positive.
Not the current one. This was a different Syracuse user.
Oh yeah, that was the other one. You're right. Yeah.
Well, not inspiring from Chuck so far, but
I mean,
team
his
is
only
still
game
good. Like, his roster's good.
he almost got Oregon and he almost got well, Oregon was a home game, but he almost got Georgia on the road. I mean, I think that speaks to Georgia and him, playing that close. I think I hate to say it, I think he might be going down because USC, who I guess we're going to get to, has been playing pretty good ball.
Mm-hmm.
I think he beat Georgia. I think he should have also beaten Oregon, who I guess those 4 off the top of my head, I'm going to say Georgia, Texas A&M, USC, and Oregon are the in my opinion the bottom 4 of the Big 12. Because I think Baylor's better than Oregon, but I think they're pretty close. But he's kind of got the wins he needs. Like Georgia's gonna have to get that Oregon win, or else he's gonna get relegated because no one else he plays. Texas A&M win doesn't matter. I don't got him winning at Bama. He might get Okenzo. Oh, this is USC's schedule now.
I can. Yeah, I can go to Georgia real quick. That's
all good. Yeah, but USC already got the win against Georgia, which matters a lot.
Yeah, they still got Bama and Oregon. So
yeah, I mean that's it. He's got to go at Bama versus Oregon. I mean, he's got to get one of those, or he's going down. Right? I mean, I'm pretty sure because he has 3 losses already.
No, he'd have to get both of them.
4 losses, he's going down.
Yeah, I mean, it depends.
Because it'd be him and Chuck.
Well, Chuck's two people go down. 2 people go down. So Chuck's going down for sure.
Right.
Or almost for sure. And then
I mean, if he beats one of those other 2, they're gonna have 3 if they lose another game. So I don't know who they play, but I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I think Alabama gets it done. I think Alabama makes a playoff push, personally.
I think Oregon. Who's Oregon got last 2? So they play each other, right? Did you pick
They
that?
play each other. So I'm saying he has to win that one against Oregon. But Oregon's record's so good already.
Yeah.
Right? They're 3-2.
So I mean,
Oregon has tough ones though too. I mean, Oregon could lose both of those. So I mean, yeah, if he can beat Oregon, he would then see if he beats Oregon, and then Oregon loses to Bama as well. He also has 4 losses. Then he would have the direct tiebreaker with Oregon at 4 L's, and he stays in the league. So he really needs to win that.
So Georgia-Oregon game of the week for 12.
Yep, gotta be.
Loser would get relegated because Chucky's
3. But that's because
one of the 2, right? Either way, just win one of the 2.
No, I think he has to beat Oregon because Oregon has to get to 4 L's.
Yeah.
But Bama.
If Bama, I'm not gonna bet. I'm not gonna bet on Bama losing twice because I'm saying Bama's gonna make a playoff push. So I think Bama's gonna win twice, but the odds of Bama losing twice to me are low.
Mm-hmm.
Big 12.
But yeah, I could see Bama. I'm taking Bama over Oregon. So if Georgia can beat Oregon, that's 4 L's for Oregon, and then boom.
Listen, I got Oregon beating the Dogs in Stanford. So
yeah, but that's out of conference too, right?
No, Oregon and Georgia, they're both Big 12.
Oh, I thought you said the stadium of Georgia. Threw me off.
Sorry, but yeah, just. Like I said, margin of victory is a little lower in these higher tiers. So those 2 and 3.
For sure, man. I mean, you can't throw. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Till you finish.
No, you were about to say exactly what I was saying. You can't throw 2 and 3 interceptions and think you're not going to get punished by it. So
facts, man. Facts. In the ACC, you get away with it because most teams, a lot of teams down there, you can count on them to throw you 2 back, right? But in the Big 12, especially the top half of almost all of the Big 12, probably all of the Big 12, including Chucky, you can't expect Chucky to throw you 2 picks. I mean,
Nope. You just play bend but don't break. Because right now, if you ask me, and I hate that we're doing this again, 15 minutes on Georgia, but if you ask me, out of any of these teams, would you expect all of them to throw you 2 picks? I can only point to one team that might do that consistently.
UGA.
So
I think it's UGA. And also, too, last year, his running back this year is good, and his line will forever be good because he recruited the crap out of that. So hats off to him for that. But he doesn't have as much of a just game-breaking running back at the moment, like who's just like 99 speed, and it's like he hits any given run, he can house that for you and just change the game. He doesn't have that explosive guy at the moment either. So that's definitely changing the dynamic.
What's Oregon talking about in the chat?
Oh, is
I'm not
Says
sure.
He beat bro by 21 at his plays, but he better than me. Who's he talking about? Who just play?
Oh no.
Oh,
Who do you just play?
This is why we love the Friday Night Podcast.
Probably Baylor. He must be talking about Baylor.
He beat Baylor by 21 at his place, did he? I mean, maybe so.
We can check that. We can fact check that.
Right
Drum
here.
roll, please. Is he Kevin?
No.
Okay.
You did win by 14.
14. Still a respectable
Solid
win.
win. Solid dub. Hey, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe he's not better than you. I mean, I've just seen, I've seen him play at a high level, but like I'm saying, I haven't watched enough of Oregon's games. Like, I wish I watched that Oregon-Baylor game. That would have probably changed my opinion. But I have seen enough of Oregon to know, like, he's not a scrub out here. You know what I mean? Like, he knows what he's doing.
60%
So,
of the picks are in 2 games.
I don't think Georgia beats Oregon, by the way. Really. Probably not. I think he throws 2 picks. But that's the only way to not get relegated.
Georgia?
I don't think Georgia beats Oregon. I think Georgia throws 2 picks.
No.
We'll see. It's definitely a game of the week worthy. It's a good game.
Oh, for sure.
Grudge match.
Hopefully a good game.
It'll definitely be a game at the very least, I think.
Again, because so
Oregon's not blowing them out. I promise you, he's not blowing them out.
I didn't say he was blowing them out, but if Georgia does throw the 2 picks earlier in the game, and then Georgia no longer has stadium pulse, that would be scary. Because once you go up 14 and you're driving, that stadium pulse really starts to wear off. So, hey, but who knows? Y'all got my pick on that one. I'm not.
Heard you.
I didn't see Oregon play a couple different times, so respect on that one. Back to the Big Ten, though. The most controversial number 2 team in the land, Notre Dame, 4-1 with his last and only loss probably in the last, 7? Probably 12 games.
No, he lost in the playoffs to Clemson last time. Went to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, he lost to the national championship. So his only loss in probably the last 15 games.
No, and then before that, he lost to Washington like 3 games before that.
S tier. With a close loss to Nebraska. Finishing out with Auburn, Florida, and is Florida his last conference game?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Florida his last conference game, so
Florida, that's not really a cakewalk though. Florida's,
Oh, not a cakewalk at all.
no,
Definitely not.
nobody ever
At
called
USC
Florida
too, the way
cakewalk.
USC plays, I feel like he gets you. So he gets
Yeah.
some tests down the stretch.
I feel like
at
this
Auburn.
game would be a little tougher than Florida just because it's a rivalry game, and I think the game is cool.
They play every year, but Notre Dame beats the brakes off it almost every. Sorry, Dane, but he be clapping. He be clapping him.
Oh, okay.
Notre Dame had a close game maybe like 3 or 4 seasons ago, but recently.
Ooh. Okay, I gotcha. How do we think this game goes? Curious. On the road at Auburn.
I think it's a trap game. I really do. Auburn plays good ball, as you said many times. We were talking before the pod. I just think he gets overpowered by the line, by the secondary, and by those receivers. Notre Dame has some beasts at receiver, man.
They break every tackle. They all have like, was it downhill? I guess feel like after they get a catch, just breaking tackles, cut the tackle.
Yeah,
part of roster building.
I know Notre Dame's probably not listening, so I'll give out the keys. Really, what you need to do is you need to shade underneath a lot, because if you do, that's what OG was having some success with. So, it's just a lot of those. One, you got to stop the run. His line is very good, and he's gonna run that rock. Two, you got to cover the running back, because he's gonna throw to the running back. Got to man that guy up. Obviously, I played this Notre Dame guy a lot, right? Got to man that guy up on passing downs as much as you can, or cover the flat, or whatever you're gonna do. But yeah, playing underneath, making him throw down the field, I think is probably your best bet. Probably what he's least comfortable with.
Okay. Giving out free game,
I want Auburn to get that one.
Okay.
Get Auburn another legend out here.
Yes, sir. On to Nebraska with the big win over Notre Dame on the road. But coming up next week against LSU at home, though. Bagwork, how you feeling going into this game?
Not feeling the best. Going into Nebraska's tough, and then you've got both his quarterbacks running with. Well, both of them can run, and the quarterback he has now can really throw that rock. So, I'm not excited about it, man. We're gonna come and try to be as locked in as we can, locked in and focused. Try to just do what we do and see how it goes.
Fryles, big matchup for the Big Ten. Depending on whose list you're looking at, 2 A-tier users. How do you think this one goes down?
Bag has beaten them a couple times here recently. This was gonna be a little tougher on the road. You got to give OG the edge, probably, but I think it'll be a one-score game. And yeah, I'm gonna lean OG at home, but Bag seems like he has some answers right now against OG, so it should be a hell of a game.
Sorry about that. My wife is in the background talking crap.
All good.
It's not.
All good.
It is not. She seen the record and got the nerve to be like, Michigan sucks. Who's that?
Wow.
So you see how the support is at home.
That's messed up, man. This would be your home field advantage.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, I love her. Florida State of Florida. Do you think Florida State can not get relegated? Man, this is
whatever your question was. I'm gonna say no. What?
Man,
I don't think he can do it though. I really don't. Especially with these matchups, I don't think he's beaten North Carolina, Nebraska, or LSU. Florida, he could definitely beat them. But at Florida, are y'all picking Cole to get that done right now?
Listen, I cheated and beat Florida, so I can't speak on any Florida games. My player was in, so whatever.
I think Cole can definitely win that game, even on the road. Cole can play on the road. It's just I wouldn't pick him just because he hasn't won a game in the second half of the season in 2 seasons. So, and Florida beat him last year, and I guess the year before that they play every year. So I guess he beat him the last 2 times they played. So yeah, I'm taking Florida, but I think it'll be a lot on the line. Relegation potentially on the line. But yeah, nah. I'm still rocking with Florida. Honestly, I think Florida might mess around and beat somebody else in the Big Ten. I don't know who else is on their schedule, but
they don't have a lot of games left. They're already 0-3. They only have those 2 games left. I think they're locked into relegation.
Well, dang, so he's got to basically beat Notre Dame or get relegated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, no, only one team gets relegated. So I mean, he can still, because Florida State doesn't have a
sorry.
win.
This is the Big 12. My apologies. Okay.
So if he beats Florida State, he's not relegated no matter what, unless Florida State beats somebody before then.
So he needs to. No, he still has to beat Notre Dame, right? Since he's 0-3?
Because Florida State's also 0-3, right? Or no, Florida State's 1-1, but that's because they have a CPU. They have a CPU.
Gotcha. So they don't own the tiebreaker.
Yeah, so they're both gonna have 2 CPU wins, but then,
yeah, Florida State got to win a game. Really needs to win 2 out of the next 4.
Yeah, I mean he can. I think Florida might beat somebody. I guess they only play Notre Dame, so. But that's going to be a good game. That's definitely going. In the swamp. We'll see how that goes. I'm taking Notre Dame, of course, but that'll be a really good game. If he loses that game, he just has to win the next one. He'll be good. Unless Florida State beats somebody else,
which is
first,
possible. Anything is possible. Especially, I think he has 2 at home, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean Cole's a good player. I mean Cole's won games before. Like, he's not been in form recently, but it's not like he's just a scrub.
Gotcha. So that's how the Big Ten is shaping up so far. On to the last conference. SEC got 271. Xavier at 9-0 with the fresh baby on the shoulder. Man,
That was crazy.
Spit up in like the first, going into the second quarter, and was still able to pull out a dub against a quality user, Clemson. I know we weren't deep into the season, but Fries, do you wanna speak on how things are going so far?
Yeah, man, I told y'all, I don't know if y'all believe me or not, but I just assembled a very bad roster this year for my play style. Not even just the running backs. I mean, you're not going to have those demon running backs every year, but even just above average running back plays that should be very long runs just aren't that. So, got to do a lot more, move the sticks. It's not really how I like to play. So without those explosive plays in the offense, it's tough. Defensively, we still compete. I think I got what I need on defense. We'll be okay next year. Also, been recruiting well, but like the Zev game, I knew I was gonna have to score a defensive touchdown. That's how I felt like to get anything really going, and we didn't. So we got quarterbacks that are okay. Just the running back room, it failed this year. Thought on it was
Oh man,
right.
I didn't really look at your running back room. They're weak.
Yeah, they're weak. And then my receiver room is also the weakest I've had in probably 4 years.
A lot of speed,
So
a lot of young speed.
Hey, that freshman, go to Kane's player card though, please. That freshman running back's gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean they're all gonna be good someday. These are 5. I recruited them. They're all 5 stars. I got 3 5 stars in that group. It's just like
okay,
no elusive bruisers, no East-West playmakers.
He stay on the roster next year?
Well, I don't know what his deal breaker is. I'm not even sure off the top of my head. Maybe.
Okay. But yeah,
I mean, I'm sure he's like uncapped. Like, definitely should keep that guy, especially when you get some speed on him. He'll be a problem.
They're all uncapped for real, but
This North, yeah. Oh, he actually is
Those
capped
are-
at speed. He actually is capped
Maybe,
at
but
speed of anything.
everything else though, yes, it's just not really. I don't know. So it's just the oversight on my part. I didn't do a good job constructing what we got going on, and then he came with Hall of Fame safety valve, I believe.
which is great.
I could be wrong on that, but yeah, I mean safety valve's good.
That's an elite, definitely an elite thing. He could be nasty. I mean, the only thing that sucks is he looks like he's only going to be like 91 speed or something.
Yeah, but like if you had a second, just go peep my starting the dude Hunt. Hunt also I think pretty much uncapped. So elite dev I think too, or impact dev, star dev. Not really many caps.
Yeah, this dude could be nice because he's gonna get to be. He could be like what, like 97 speed, 95 speed.
Yeah.
Get some
And
downhill
then
on him, he'll be a problem.
even that last dude is good. I mean, they maybe someday they might end up being serviceable, but this wasn't it for this year. I should have got somebody in the portal and kind of I should have portaled up and then probably redshirt Kane and maybe Hunt too again. But yeah, it's just what can you say? And I'm playing good users too. It's not like I'm playing bums. So those games that I can usually make plays and get done, I just don't feel like I have it. My receiver group though, I signed a lot of those dudes are gems, uncapped speeds. Next year, they will be okay. They will be okay. But,
Gotcha.
The freshman, the true freshman, or the redshirt freshman?
maybe the red shirts are the ones with no. A lot of them have no caps though. Like that dude. I don't even know what year it was, but maybe him. Maybe he's one of them. But yeah, like uncapped speed.
Yeah.
Dude should be pretty good eventually. So maybe it's the rebuilding year. Hopefully we can stay up, not get relegated. But
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find some wins. Where do you think they're coming from?
I'm gonna have to. There's only one that goes down. I'm gonna have to be J. Roth, and hopefully he goes down for real. That's all I can kind of rely on right now. I mean, depending on what you do with Tennessee, I don't know what you're gonna do with them.
Tennessee just got a new user too. Yeah. So yeah, you got Tennessee and J. Ross still on the schedule. Those are like definitely games that are gonna matter in your kids' situation.
And hopefully I get them. Texas,
Shoemaker,
that's gonna be very tough.
Well, you know his game really well, though. I think you should.
He's only beat me one time ever, but
yeah, you play him at home as well. Yeah, I mean, you know what he's gonna be doing. So yeah, it'll be a good game. Y'all know each other's games, but I feel like you should do.
Yeah, not impossible. Not impossible.
Yeah,
you gotta.
Tennessee user is gonna be the UCLA user from the grind.
Okay, welcome. Clemson, Tennessee, Ohio State. All conference games
and
left
Texas.
for J. Roth.
Texas too.
Does anybody see J. Roth winning out or not getting relegated?
I definitely could see a path for him to not get relegated, yeah. I mean, so this game against Clemson, he's going to be turned up for that game. Clemson will be turned up for that game. They both need that game. Could define their season, but J. Roth can win that game. He'll be at home, too. Tennessee user, he can win that game. And he beat Texas last time they played him. Ohio State definitely has his number. But J. Roth could potentially...
It's tough.
I think he won at Texas last time they played, too.
Okay. Hey, man.
They had a protected rivalry. I think he beat him twice in that protected rivalry. I can go fact check that right now. Actually, matter of fact,
J. Roth is he probably would be a slight favorite in our game right now. Just how both of us are playing. He's at home, so
yeah. So year 4, he beat Texas at home by 1. Year 5, he beat Texas by 6 at Texas. It's year 6 now.
It wins.
So yeah, there's definitely a path for J. Roth. There's a path for J. Roth to make the playoffs, right? I mean, he's ranked number 10. If he is able to beat Texas and Tennessee, yeah, he'll be in position to make it even without going to the conference championship. And honestly, that still might hold true, depending on where Tennessee's ranked when he plays them. But he could make it even with 4 losses, maybe, possibly.
Gotcha. Seems Ohio State's playing good ball this season.
Yeah.
Only lost to Texas. And then I think his next 2 conference, Oklahoma and Miami. Do you think he is able to go 2-0 to win out in the conference?
Him and Zeb are always good games. So we'll see. he definitely could be Zev, and that that's a toss up right there. I'll go Zev because he's got home field, but it's a big game. That's a game that he's gonna need to win because he lost to Texas earlier in the year. And he owns J. Roth, so I don't want to say he owns him, but those games aren't usually that good. At least from what I can remember.
So
yeah. So how are your games usually against him?
It depends on the year. Usually on the road, it ain't close. They start close, and then running back usually gets out one or two of me, and then it kind of just goes downhill from there.
Mm-hmm.
So roster wise, he's consistent. Always make sure he has a really decent running back to take advantage of how he likes to play, and then his cornerbacks always can play man coverage. So just got to know what to expect, and if you can beat it, you can beat it, and if you can't, it's gonna be a long day in the office.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. That side of tier 1 is very intriguing. Because I mean things can go one or two ways for J. Roth. So that'll be cool to see. I don't expect that much from the Tennessee user, but he did beat me and OG in the grind this past season.
Gotcha.
So we'll see.
Frowls, you think J. Roth gets relegated?
I'm gonna say that Tennessee does. If you're asking me today, I'm gonna say it's Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm asking you today.
Yeah, Tennessee, not J. Roth.
Okay, well, I guess no fire for J. Roth this week. So hopefully he pays well. Oh man.
Yo, so I guess this would be a good time for the question of the day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For
If you're listening,
the +2 physical.
Slacking today.
All right. What is the most losses somebody in the national championship game has ever had, and how many is it? First in the chat to answer gets +2 physical. Once again, what national champion participant was in there with the most losses, and how many losses was it? If I got to say it again, just say it in the chat, but
okay.
First person +2 physical.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in as always.
Yes, sir. If you're still listening. While we're waiting on that, Frowls, spotlight team of the week. Who we got?
Yeah, I want to take a look at Bama, man. Alabama's interesting user. Bag already gave him a lot of respect earlier in the pod. I did a couple weeks ago. Give him some credit. So let's see what the roster's talking about and see how he's really building that program back to where it was. Because early on, Bama due to the first user. So I think he's gotten it up to a pretty good level already. For real.
Mm-hmm. Extender. Good at quarterback, real good speed. Throw power is a little lower than I personally would like, but
right.
90 speed is nothing to sneeze at.
Who had 6 losses and made the national championship?
6 losses?
Oh, let me not spoil it yet.
Hold up, but who wins? Who should win? Because it was me. I made it there with 5 losses,
right.
But I ended up with 6 after losing the game. And so someone in the chat said 5, and someone in the chat said 6. Who wins that?
what was your? I don't know what the phrasing of your question was. While I was
The question was,
wrote it
who
down.
who had the most losses and played in the national championship game? And how many losses they have? So, I mean, when you played in the game, you had 5, but after the game, you had 6 because you lost.
Yeah, I think how you phrase it, I would have to say 5.
5.
That's what I think. I mean,
Yeah.
no one really counts the loss after. I don't think anyone really counts the one after.
Yeah. All right. Well, you just screwed Lou out of his +2 physical.
Oh, I don't care about that lame ass dude. Nah, but hey, whatever's fair is fair, man.
Yeah, that makes sense though. +2 physical for the question of the day.
How many did Ole Miss have when he made it? Like 4, probably.
I think he had 5. Well,
He had
4.
5 also?
And he had 4, and then he lost to get 5.
It was a crazy run. That might be the most improbable run in history of the league.
You think even more than mine?
Yeah, because you're like seen as like a A-tier user almost every year. So him though, he kind of came out of nowhere,
I guess so.
and he was making dudes wait like a whole day to play each round, or 2 days
Yeah.
and some. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I still can't believe we beat you. I blame it on the music.
Oh man, my bad. I need to cut it off.
Nah. He's saying this some years ago when I played Ole Miss and lost in that playoff game.
Oh, gotcha. Was that Future that game?
Yeah,
It was.
allegedly. I don't really remember, but yeah, probably.
Oh, that's tough.
Like Georgia complained in the chat.
Ole Miss said he guessed.
We go back to the chat.
Anyways, I'll keep going through this. Alabama has a 98 speed running back with Platinum Shifty. That's only a
Oh my
junior.
goodness.
And only 90
He's
overall. So
Yeah, he's coming back.
scary.
Oh, we don't like that.
Dark times for whoever has to play that.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm telling you, he might make that playoff push. I'm trying to tell you, 17 right now.
Got a speedster with 95 speed. I am curious if he is uncapped and will get takeoff.
He may get takeoff.
He
That's
may.
Our name like he Von Officer. I just got a name on him. Uber.
Got enough to get takeoff probably up to silver. A 95 speed contested specialist with silver downhill and gold balance. My goodness. So dude got some athletes down in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, he doing his thing. I mean, he would be like I think he'd be up here in borderline A tier if he never had left. He just kind of had to get a team again. Last year he had Malik Washington quarterback. That shit's brutal.
Decent on the line on
Mhm.
both edges.
But Asana helps you handle it. Asana AI can spot roadblocks and assign work to keep everything on track.
88 speed, decent speed at linebacker. 90 and 91 speed.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's handling business at linebacker.
His linebacker room, he went in. What's up?
89 speed. Oh my goodness. Speed everywhere.
Definitely kind of felt that when I was playing. Those dudes show up. Absolutely.
Yeah, his team is set. I mean,
Yeah.
he's definitely got pieces. A lot of these dudes are coming back. You know what I'm saying?
I personally would like a few more abilities, but as far as just stat wise goes, for sure solid.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all both feel that way? Like you prefer abilities over ratings?
To an
In
extent.
some spots, yeah, some spots
To an
in certain situations.
What do you mean? All right. Well, that's it. Nothing. So
Yeah, I mean, go ahead through.
I think Shifty is, I don't want to say game breaking, but it's about as close to it as you can get, especially if you can get that gold, silver, or gold, platinum level. Big on abilities for my quarterback, especially since I throw the ball so much. And then Ball Hawk, and then House Call, probably my next two on the cornerbacks. And then if I haven't seen it in this league, but if you got some dudes with instinct, the way some of these dudes love to run the ball,
yeah, instinct is that one is fire.
I think that might be the most underrated ability this year, because I got it on one of my dudes in the grind, and he is like flying to the
They're
ball.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, they get that extra step. Yeah, I mean, I love when I find someone who has that and can recruit them, and they're actually like solid. It's like almost makes them a gem just because they have that ability.
so yeah, I still would like good players, but there's certain abilities that I believe that are just game changing. So, but you can't always turn down speed. Speed is still king.
Well, I mean, yeah, speed is the one attribute that is an outlier, I think, for sure.
So,
Yes, that's where I was at too. Agree with everything. And as we, I mean, Shifty, especially at running back, you can have like do it like 96 speed, but no wiggle, and it just doesn't really.
oh yeah, stiff.
Yes, as you see with my team right now, dudes. You know, they got a little bit of, I guess, straight line abilities, but it just doesn't really. So.
Gotcha. But yeah, shout out to Bama. Good team building, and definitely.
Can you peep his
playing
class
some
real quick?
ball.
He's talking about recruiting wise.
Up there. Definitely. Taking
Oh
advantage.
shit!
Definitely
Wow.
taking advantage.
Shout out Bama, man.
Dang, they in
way
their
back.
bag
All the
That's
way
huge.
back. Yeah.
in the trenches. That guy's a problem too. I remember I was trying to get him.
Mm-hmm. So gonna say the same thing.
Number one recruit in the country. No. Position wise, but speed rusher. So
Yeah, I was gonna say them speed rushers.
Assume he's gonna get quick jump.
Mm-hmm. He's putting in work, man. I think Bag said he's picking him to kind of go on a little run here, maybe make the playoffs. We have some eyes on him.
Yes, sir. Quality.
Yeah,
dog.
he's definitely gonna be a threat. I hope he does, 'cause I think he makes some noise in the playoffs when he gets there too.
Yes, sir. Good stuff. 5 stars, 6 5-stars.
Yeah, I don't even know how I got 6 5-stars, but can we look at this? Can we look at this greatness? We're back. I had the shittiest class ever last year, so thank God.
Got rid of Nighthawk and add another Nighthawk to the league. Lucky
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Hey, look, I'm not cheating though. Honestly, the only people who
Oregon,
are
if you're listening, look into the commissioner. If you're Oregon will find some shit out. For sure.
yeah, he probably gonna have to. The 2 wide receivers I got that are 5 stars are cool. They some route runners, route artists, I think, which is yeah. Them little dudes gonna be problems in that trips. They're gonna be routing some shit up.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Big class.
Wow. J. Roth recruiting this year.
Dang, shout out him.
6 seasons in.
Yeah. No 5 stars though.
Yeah. Also, big note is Texas no 5 stars. Are they gonna get one?
Well, I don't know.
Are there any available? Can we peep that real quick?
5, 6, 7, 8.
There's got to be some available still, right? Actually, it's week 10, maybe not.
Mine are all gone, I think.
Yeah, mine are too. So probably only a few, probably a handful.
One player in the class coming to Clemson.
3.
There's
total
3.
5 stars left.
Who's
Texas
who
on
are
those two?
Yeah, he's on them.
Michigan trying to make a little run at one. Okay, Michigan. I ain't gonna blow up your spot, but
Wow, that's
all right.
Y'all in a recruiting battle right now?
no, not yet. He's not even to his top 3.
Who's in the top 5 of those 2 who are left?
Texas
Oh, there you go. Okay.
He's getting 1. Okay.
and Nebraska.
Hmm.
Damn. South Carolina let Nebraska get into.
Who's the 5-star?
Tennessee.
Texas getting his lineman. He's getting a 5-star lineman.
Yeah. Left tackle.
Tennessee with 1 5-star this year after like
That's a
8.
great prospect, honestly. Tennessee's getting 1 5-star this year. Yeah. He just missed a couple weeks at this point, but he was recruiting in the beginning. So
I mean, crazy difference a year makes. I know he hasn't been there doing what he needs to do, but still.
I don't know how you. Yeah. I just don't know how.
SEC recruiting, man. Getting it done. At the top, at least.
Zed's having a great class for the first time in a while. I feel like Tennessee stick a lot of his people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because both of them have like not that great of pipelines. I don't think. I mean, I think Oklahoma has Texas pipeline
Yeah.
to some degree, but
Oklahoma
Texas
has 5-star, so they should lock up Oklahoma, and then I think 4 on North and East Texas.
Yeah, but then Texas is so competitive there too, and so everyone he's recruiting against in there has like has higher pipeline than him. But still, my point was just that they're recruiting like these places. Tennessee also doesn't have very good pipelines, so they recruit these places that like where recruits come from that don't have any pipeline that matters.
Tennessee got Metro Atlanta and South Georgia.
Yeah, like that. They have like what 3-star pipeline in Atlanta?
4 for
4, and that's their best pipeline. It's a 4, and
They
then
got
they have the
Tennessee.
5 in Tennessee.
Yeah.
They got the 5 in Tennessee, and they got like 3 in North Carolina. But I'm saying like that's not like great pipelines by any means. And all these places too are like tough places to go. It's like you got to go with a down pipeline, go into South Carolina against South Carolina, Clemson, and North Carolina. You got to go to Atlanta with Georgia, Alabama, probably some schools from Florida. Probably Clemson's got 5-star pipeline.
Yeah, I think Clemson, LSU, Bama, and I think Ohio State might have some of like just overall best pipelines.
Yeah, I agree. From the ones I've played, I'd say I think Clemson has the best pipelines. Then probably like Georgia, Alabama, LSU, Texas, Notre Dame. Yeah, probably those ones, honestly.
Gotcha. Wrapping it up, going to the top 25. You know it, you love it. Might be the best part of the podcast. We're back. I don't know if you could hear it.
Click the pen.
Yes, sir. The tier list. And Lord knows, Bag is just not friendly on this tier list. Borderline
My bad.
delusional. At times can sound like a hater. But we just say it's his opinion. So, starting off. Ooh, are we on the right one? Yeah, the media. Bagwork starts off. Well, yeah, we'll see. S tier. Let's see if you you got anything.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna make an S tier. If I was going to make one, I would make it Oklahoma and Nebraska, just because I think their coach stats showed they have like 80% win history. They both won natties. They both won like 3 conference championships at least in 6 years. So if I was gonna make an S tier, I would make it just those 2 guys. But I think the way it is now, they're both undefeated now, playing great. but they both didn't win a playoff game last year, or get one of those conference championships. They both are coming off probably their worst seasons for both of them actually this past year. So I just think that at the moment they can be beaten. You know, if they both make it to the Natty, then hey, and I'm not saying they got to do all that, but I'm just saying, you know, we got to remain to be seen when all the big games are played. But for now, I'm going A tier. I'm going Nebraska and Oklahoma 1-2. And then I'm going to round out my A tier with Ohio State, Notre Dame, LSU, and Texas. So I got a 6-team A tier.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Sure
6. That's how I feel. I think it's you know,
It's crowded.
all those dudes can beat each other any given day.
Crowded in that club. Frows, you got anybody in S tier?
Yeah, I do. I think Nebraska has just continued to be the best user in the league for year over year now at this point. He missed the playoffs last year, that one season. Sure. But since then, he's come back to not lose this year at all. And I mean, if we're just factoring overall quality of play, he's won the Grind Championship. I think he's in really good form. He's in my S tier. And then I don't want to have a huge A tier, but it's also hard for me to break up some of the other teams in there. So I'm going to stick with just Nebraska at the top. Splitting the hairs a little bit because I could put a couple in there, but I'm going to say just Nebraska up there.
Okay, then who you got for your A tier?
My A is going to be Oklahoma, playing great ball. Notre Dame, playing pretty good ball. Only losses to my S tier team. LSU, I think he's got back in a kind of that mode, playing really good football. Texas, solid all year. Then my last in there is actually maybe slightly controversial, but I'm gonna cap it here at Ohio State in my A tier.
Okay. 5 people in the A tier, but you got one. You actually have one in your S tier, so we got you there. Who you got going in for your B tier?
Yeah, my B tier is. Can you scroll down for a little bit for me?
Yeah, I was gonna check. Make sure there's nobody. Bama and North Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do like who, but I'm not gonna put them this high. I think this tier for me is Iowa. This is B tier.
Yeah.
Iowa's in there for me. I think Iowa plays good ball. Probably has an argument to be at the bottom of A with his recent form. I play him this week, so I don't want to. He's already gonna have ammo. He's Super Bowl. Clearly, he's been talking about it for weeks now. Feels like, but I'm really struggling putting J. Roth in there in that B tier. I just don't think I can do that. I don't think I can. Tennessee, I haven't seen enough either. I'm gonna put.
Tennessee's really out of the power rank. He's a new user.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rank him. I think Iowa and. Let me think about it. Give me a quick running some numbers in my head. Just do I really feel this way?
You still got Bama and then UNC at the bottom as well.
Yeah, those dudes
There's
can
not a lot
definitely
of teams
compete
this
with.
week, so
Yeah. I put them all. I mean, I think J. Ross in the mix with, I think maybe the lower part of that tier, but J. Ross can compete, man. So just, I'm gonna put them all in that B tier for this week. But
feeling generous.
I'm gonna put Iowa as the best team out of them, and then probably Hoop, then Bama, then J. Roth. I would say that's how I'm gonna go. No C tier though. I'm keep those all B tier. All those are really quality players, can beat most people in the league, I think. So I feel good about that.
You got Auburn after J. Roth.
Yeah.
Yep, that's about it. Bag, who you got in your B tier?
Wait, we didn't get yours yet. Who's in your S tier?
Oh, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Notre Dame.
Okay, so same as last week.
Mm-hmm. Just, I think they're playing the best ball right now, and the rankings reflect that. Number 2 lost to number 3. If I have S tier versus S tier, then I can't necessarily fault too much for the loss. So we slid him to the back of S. So
I mean, so I don't think you should have an S tier, but by that logic, then why am I not in the S tier? Because last time I played Nebraska, I won. I went the furthest out of anyone in your S tier in the playoffs last year. And my only loss is to another S tier user.
because I'm more of the present of what's happening.
All that just happened. So
The score doesn't necessarily reflect it. I think this game is too close for me, especially for you being at home.
wait, so go Notre Dame schedule. I'm pretty sure he beat Florida State by like 3
Okay.
at home. I'm trying to understand the logic of your S tier. That's all I'm saying.
He did bounce back at UNC and get that done though. That's a really good win.
That's a good win. I'm just saying, why is he S tier and someone else isn't?
Because I'm taking it for this year, right now, from what I've seen.
Even if he just made it from a this year perspective, like it still doesn't track.
I mean, his one loss is to the best user in the league. I mean, I'm not gonna let me let him.
No, that
Wait,
was
first
it.
of all,
Like,
first of all, this is his S tier. Second of all,
you're right.
he said Notre Dame's in the S tier because he only has a loss to someone else in the S tier.
right.
Well, I'm saying, then how do you not put LSU in if LSU's only other loss is to someone in the S tier? If you're only talking about this year, then if you want to go further back, we can go further back, and it would hurt the case even more.
He could argue that LSU lost at home to him, as opposed to he had to go on the road to play the
Notre
number one
Dame
team.
lost. Notre Dame lost at home too.
Nah, he lost. Didn't he lose at Nebraska?
No,
No, he was at
and he
home.
lost by 2 scores.
Yeah, he was at home.
That's tough.
It is tough.
It's not my rankings. I don't know, man.
He has a better strength of
The
schedule.
S
right
tier is
now.
bullshit. That's all I'm saying. The S tier is bullshit. I can respect that. I can respect the putting OG up there, and I can also respect putting Zeb up there. Once again, because and I said I'm just not, but because I think it's based on mostly past performance in that case. But I can respect them being an S tier because they have they won. If we go look at the coach rankings right now, theirs are by far the best. And once again, they've won conference championships. They've won national championships. Okay, I get it.
You haven't got to you haven't played Zev or Hoop though.
I don't play Zeb this year. I don't think.
No, you don't.
But yeah, I mean, I play Hoop. I beat Hoop last time I played him.
I don't like your strength of schedule. Not off the record, just looking at it. A new Tennessee,
I mean-
like your only. I don't want to say your only real test, but.
I mean, I think Baylor's a good user. I think Baylor's good. I think Florida's good. But yeah, sure. But so who's Notre Dame played though? Go to Notre Dame schedule. It's the same thing though. Like, what's your point?
He played you. He played Hoop. He just played He just played OG. That's 3.
I mean, he played OG and he played OG and he played me. That's it. I mean, Hoop too. I mean, these are all like mutual games. So you're just saying like, oh, because he played Hoop. Like we all play Hoop.
Right.
We play Hoop every year.
That's what I'm saying. You haven't got to that part of your schedule yet.
All right. So that's your reason why he's an S tier, because he played Hoop already this year.
Like he played the toughest part of his schedule already, and went 2-1.
His schedule's not that tough. You say my schedule's not that tough. I'm saying his schedule's not that tough. We play the same people. Like, that's what I'm telling you.
Right. You have again, like I said, you haven't played OG and Hoop yet.
Are
That was it.
yeah. So you're saying because he lost to OG by 10 at home and beat Hoop is your reason for him being an S tier?
I started him in S tier. You
You didn't start him in S tier.
This year?
The first one of this season, you put him in S tier?
I thought I did.
I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Start him in S tier. Fresh off of no playoff wins again, you put him in S tier? I don't think you did. I don't think anybody did. But I think once he beat me, then he was S tier.
I didn't post.
Yeah, so I'm just saying I don't understand the S tier. I mean, I could get it if it was. I understand. Frow's putting OG in S tier. I get that.
Okay.
I just think if OG's up there, maybe we could add Zev. You feel me? He's playing good ball, but
I put Zev.
your S tier, I don't. Your reason doesn't make sense. You said he's only lost to someone in who played S tier, so same. That could be a lot of people. Actually, no, I don't think so because Ohio State lost to Texas. Texas would be the same. Texas also only lost to Zev. So by your logic, like, why is Notre Dame? Why are you so fixated on putting Notre Dame in the S tier?
Because I watched them play.
And they lose the big game. So what game did you see him play that he like?
Did
I don't
he not
understand.
win the big game against you?
Yep, he did.
Like
No. That's a big game, right? So okay,
that was
but
a
I'm just
huge
saying, like,
game.
right? But okay, what about the 2 games before that, or 1 game before that? He lost to Clemson in the playoff. He did beat OG. He beat OG. He then beat OG in the Big Ten. Like, I'm not hating. Like, bro is winning games. He beat me. I think he's a great user. I have him in my A tier. Like, let's not try to make it like I'm saying this is like people who act like when you say LeBron's not the greatest that you saying he's the worst. But before that he lost to no one in the S tier. OG, Zev, really anybody but Notre Dame that I can think of besides Clemson when he was in the A tier or S tier lost to anyone tier 3. And his loss to Georgia, I would even say, is only because they play each other so much for years. So that game even being like close, it probably normally wouldn't be. Like if they just like played like once a month or something. But yeah, like, so you're just making excuses for these type of losses. And then you're saying that this year he's in the S because of only losing to S tier, but then that qualifies so many other people. And if you look at the history, it doesn't stack up. So I don't understand. It doesn't. Like that one GIF I always send with dude doing math and shit, and all the problems are going all over the place.
Do you think Texas is playing better ball than Notre Dame?
If Notre Dame had to play at Texas, I would not be remotely shocked that Texas won that. And Texas just went at Ohio State and beat Ohio State. And Ohio State, I think Notre Dame might have beat Ohio State last time they played, but Ohio State probably beat them the time before that. I think Ohio State beat them the time before that. Because I think Notre Dame lost to Ohio State last year. Right?
No.
I think he did. Pretty sure he did. We can check the protected rivalry on that joint, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, Ohio State won that protected rivalry. Ohio State won in year 5 and year 4. So Texas went on the road to Ohio State, beat Ohio State. You know what I mean? And Ohio State's only lost to Texas, but you're saying these teams are like not on the same level as Notre Dame. It's crazy.
I just think they're playing good ball.
You just think Notre Dame's better than these other 3 teams who are in the exact same place he is, except they've actually won playoff games.
I was talking about this year, but okay.
Just saying. Even this year, your argument for this year, they've all done the same thing.
Right. So far be it for me to speak on his internet connection. I don't hold those Texas wins as high or low because of the situation. So you lose
the only person who's complained about his internet connection that I know Well, actually, I'm not even gonna do all that. But it's
Right,
not even
right.
like that happens every game. Some people he plays against with clean connection and wins. He's beaten me with a clean connection, not in this league, but a different league before. Like I know he's beaten Fryles before on a clean connection. So like it's not like all his wins are just you
Again, I
know.
didn't say. I just said I don't hold them too high or too low, just because of the situation. That was
Well,
it on that one.
we didn't hear anything about Ohio State when Texas beat him about the connection. Just
Okay.
saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. This Notre Dame thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's all I'm
Could it be
saying.
because you have beef with Notre Dame though?
I
Part
don't
of it.
No,
know. I don't know.
I have no beef
He's
with
at
Notre
my
Dame.
neck about this. I was just
I
like,
really
I
don't.
thought he was playing
I
good
really
ball.
don't. Like, look, sometimes I get worked up because I really feel like I should be winning these games because he makes a lot of tight throws that piss me off or whatever. But nah, I'm happy for bro. To be honest, I'm glad that he took a
Sounds
Big Ten title away from OG.
farthest from
You know
that,
what I
but
mean?
okay.
I was the one. I'm just even with it. Like when back in the day when Fryles and y'all used to hate on Notre Dame about how bad he was, I was saying that he's solid. Like regardless of
Never hated
this
on
and that.
Notre Dame. This is the crazy part.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just talking about Fryles. So I'm just saying, like when he was saying Notre Dame was this and that, I was always saying like, nah, look at what he's done. Like da da da. I'm like, yeah, he hasn't won a playoff game. Yeah, we got to see that. I used to be on him about making a lot of turnovers, but he's cut those down drastically, and he's playing good ball. I'm just saying, like to put him in some type of pedestal is also like not valid. Like this is what I'm saying.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, post those rankings. We got to be able to go back to this always because if we go back a couple of Fryles is one with Georgia up there, borderline A tier.
Wow.
It's not really. That's not factually accurate, but it's all right. It's not about me right now.
It's not accurate.
No, bro.
Hey,
Oh my bad.
don't catch a stray
My
if you don't
bad.
need to.
My bad.
Don't catch a stray if you don't need to.
Nah,
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, my B tier finishes out the same way as whoever's left over. I think are all in the B tier. I mean,
Okay.
I think there's a clear pecking order in that B tier for me, but I think that they're in the same tier.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Isn't Oregon ranked? I feel like
Oregon was ranked.
Well, I didn't know
like
ranked.
24 or something.
They were 24.
That's probably a different poll we're looking at. He's got to be
Yeah.
in some other poll.
He's ranked in the coaches poll.
So throw him in that B tier too.
So we're going coaches over media.
Not in my B tier.
What?
No, we do media like every week. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I thought we did
All right,
media.
well-
That's why I didn't.
Well, it's all good. I'm just saying that like
Well,
No,
I
it
mean,
ain't all good, bro.
I guess
He
he's
ain't in my
showing
tier.
coaches.
He ain't ranked.
he's ranked. Look, I know y'all
Yeah.
got beef for Oregon. I'm just saying. Look,
I got no beef with Oregon at all.
he's ranked. He's ranked. So
Just the Fed, but I mean, that's good for the league.
You
It
want-
is.
You want a hot take? I think
Mm.
Oregon's better than Miami.
that's what.
Mm.
No, I've actually seen Oregon play something.
I
Like, bro,
think-
Oregon like can play ball.
I think Oregon is.
Wait till
flat
J.
out-
Roth hears this.
I want him to. But
Yes, sir. Yes,
Just
sir.
See, like I'm
Flat
not
out.
going that. I'm not personally going that far, but I do think Oregon can play good ball.
Like neutral field, it might be a toss up, but I genuinely think Oregon is
Hmm.
just better than Miami, just from what I've seen.
Y'all love Oregon.
I haven't seen enough of his games to say that he's like that good, but I've seen enough to where like he definitely can play. Like
I've only played him once. I can't really say.
What is that good?
I mean, J. Roth's pretty consistent. Recently, at least. Recently, he's been pretty consistent.
can we go to the coach stats? I feel like we always brush over the coach stats that just have so much information relative to these
Nobody
rankings.
rushes over them.
We give them their credit. A lot of dudes get hated on when we pull them up though, because tell an ugly story.
Well,
Nobody's hating on it. It's just more of a.
we
'Cause
could
if-
just go like a win percentage.
If that was the
coach
case,
win
then
percentage.
the tier list would never change.
No, it's just a data point. But can we go coach win percentage though? That's what I want to see. All right, so we got them. Syracuse is brand new. Then we got Notre Dame and LSU right next to each other. What is it? 56 and 21 to 59 and 23. Pretty close. He's definitely beat me last time we played. Ohio State's right around there too. Iowa, small sample size. Texas, been a thing of recent, but he's been doing this thing. Who else is on here that matters?
It matters.
For the rankings is what I'm talking about.
Nice.
My bad. My bad. Alabama's record's not that great, even though he's been playing pretty good ball. Okenzo's down here. Crazy, he's been to a natty. J Roth. So I mean, yeah, like J Roth and Hoop right there. You know what I mean? Definitely always competing.
You think those two are equal?
J Roth and Hoop?
Mhm.
Relatively, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't.
Do you actually think that?
I was just kidding. I was thinking. I was like, man, I don't know.
I'm like,
if that
nah,
record tells
so
the whole
like-
story.
Well, they play different ways. You know what I mean?
Good
But
and bad? No, I'm just playing.
but it's the effectiveness is like kind of the same though. Like yeah, what Hoop's doing takes more skill than what J Roth's doing because in my opinion, what J Roth's doing, I don't know. I feel like I know both.
Now let it fly. Let it fly. What are you about to say about J-Roll?
I feel like with both of them though, like I know what's coming. You know what I mean? There's some users where I'm like I got to think about guarding like 3 or 4 things, or really I'm going to take away this one thing, right? And try to like maybe cover a second or third thing if I can. With them, I feel like I know the plays they're running, especially because they run the plays from the formations I'm familiar with.
Okay.
So it's like, but I don't necessarily feel that way about every user I play against. Like I don't know exactly what play is going to be. I don't feel like I know what play is coming when I'm playing Texas, Ohio State, Iowa, Notre Dame, obviously Oklahoma and Nebraska. Same with Clemson. I mean, there's even users who like aren't as would never make the power rankings. Who I still like. I don't know what
You
they're
don't know
running.
what
I don't.
Nebraska's running?
I mean, I know like some of his like main plays, but I don't just know it. He does a lot of different out routes and different things. Like it's not like I know exactly.
Okay.
Like I feel like a lot of times when I'm playing J-Roth, and J-Roth beat me at least once. I know like, okay, he's running like bunch strong offset. He runs only 3 plays out of this formation. He called one of them 2 plays ago. So it's like, I literally know he's running corner strike or trail or like it's a run. Oh, or maybe the flood one too. But he doesn't really like that one that much. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like I know what play you're running. Like when you come out in normal wild close and like you only run Y sail out of that, like 8 times out of 10. Like I know what you're about to run.
Okay.
But I mean, I still just can't stop it. I mean, it's good plays, and like he likes to hit that quick first read a lot, so you gotta like, react to that. But I'm not saying it's like he wins games. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's like bad or something because he does this, but like, we had to address this early in the season because he was literally running like 5 plays, and I mean now he's expanded some, but it's still a lot of those same 5, and then like maybe 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like that hard. But like, other users aren't. Other users may be in the same formation and run 25 plays from the same formation, which obviously you never know what they're doing.
Gotcha. Okay. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I feel like I pick up on tendencies, so for you to be like, I
Yeah,
don't know
so-
what Nebraska's running. I was like, really?
I mean,
But that's just
I
a
know some of his go-to plays for sure, but like, I don't feel like I just know exactly what's coming like the whole game. Like I might get a read on a play here or a play there. I'm like, all right, he came in this formation. Like it was this situation he did in the first half. He had success with this play. He's probably coming back to it. That type of thing. But it's not like I'm in the pre-play before you call it. Like, oh, normal wild close. All right, I'm calling this, and I'm gonna man up this dude, and we're gonna contain and. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like exactly what you thought it was.
I don't. I watched enough of Nebraska to know, like, if you want me to break it down, just a general, I could. Like, wide
Please
trio
do.
off
I need
close.
all the help I can get.
It's wide trio off close. The flood going to the outside with the backside speed in. He hits the flat. He usually does a hot route out of that play, and then we go the other way with the drag, the return route. There's usually a deep crosser behind it and the streak from the solo. He runs the thing with triple tight ends. He's the runs. It's like the tight end on like not a skinny post, but if you play Madden, it's like a double post. Or then he runs the toss, or he runs the inside zone out of it. He also runs bunk strong, halfback weak. He puts the flood when he does that. He puts the zig route on it instead of just the flat. Out of bunch halfback strong, you have to watch out for the Texas route. But his execution is good. That's the thing. The execution is good, and it's hard to stop those when he's good at running the ball out of them. So the gun wide off trio close, he runs the 0-1 trap, the inside zone, and then every once in a while he'll do a quarterback run that'll keep you off balance. And then the RPO out of bunch halfback strong. Doesn't run it often, but he has really good timing on it. So his playbook is meta at best, but his execution as well, and then on top of the execution, he can run the ball well. That's what makes that more difficult than just not knowing what he's running. I know what he's running. It's just, are you guessing inside or outside? Are you shading down or not? And then he runs something with a skinny tight end corner. And he has really good timing on that too, because he's beaten me on it a couple of times. And then he just gets timed. And if you don't pressure him, he just gets timed. And then he is decent at making broken plays. Not necessarily playmaker, but will scramble if you give him the opportunity to. So it's just like he is, again, like I said, executing at a high level on what he's doing, but he's not doing something that is as unique. Where, like, I would say Iowa is not running as much meta. He will run the ball, but you have to know route concepts from different formations. Like, nobody's really running doubles halfback weak like that. But if he's in doubles halfback week, man, is he running the jet sweep? Is he running the tight end corner? Or is he going to gun a normal wide off close? Is he running the double streak with the broken fade to the tight end? So, like, stuff like that. If you're running meta, I know what you're running. It's only so much stuff you can run because realistically, bunch strong halfback week or bunch strong only has 12 plays. And there's only 5 or 6 good passing plays. Corner strike, dagger. There's no verticals in it unless you're running the actual bunch halfback strong, and then nobody's running that playbook that has Durham in it. So you got flood, and then Fryles will run the auto motion. So when you see the auto motion, just know the tight end's on the flat, deep corner coming, and the streak, and then he usually has a backside, and then might play with the running back. So you got to account for that. But like the meta formations, realistically, nobody's running trips tight end. I think Alabama runs a pretty good trips tight end. And then
Shoemaker runs trips tight end all day.
Okay, so I haven't played him too often because I recognize trips tight end. Trips tight end is actually easier to stop in this game than it is in Madden. But yeah, the bunch is good, but it's not. There's only so many plays out of it. So if you know what's coming, then you know what's coming, and it'd be like, oh well, he does this. Like the bunch strong and then the gun wide trio is the same thing. The bunch is just a little more spread. It's the same plays, same concept. Just can you stop it? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant like that.
No, that was a good breakdown for sure.
No, it was for sure.
Like, don't let the record fool you. I really be watching the games, and I'm like, just knowing the concepts from, and I don't know if this helps anybody, the concepts from year to year really don't change too often. The newer concept that's now here is the drag and the running back Texas. That's the new big concept. But
And the stem down corners are
and the
crazy
stem
right
down
now.
corners, because that used to be slant outs. They used to run slant outs in Madden, so that's new-ish. It's just they removed it and then they brought it back. So the
Yeah.
concepts are really still the same if you just know what to look for. Bunch is bunch. You're gonna get a flood concept one way. You're gonna flood concept the other way. The corner strike thing. A lot of people. I will say this: he is creative on that. He does either the stemmed up curl route, and then the post to the tight end, and then the corner. He'll stem down the corner, which is a pretty good one. But again, it's all kind of situational. And then if you can't stop the run, then he will run for 200 yards and be happy passing the ball 7 times.
Oh, for sure.
So
I wish he still played Frazier. I think Frazier was good. I mean, he doesn't like him and benches him now, but so dynamic in the run game. I mean, got Heisman with him off of like 1,000-yard rushing season is crazy. He did lose a few games, but I feel like this rate, Tommy would have been even better.
yeah, so no, that again. Sorry, I didn't mean to just rant like that, but for you to be like, oh, he's running something exotic, not exotic, but you don't know what's coming. I was like, I don't think you're just paying attention as much as you want to.
Well, I mean, no, I know some of the things he's running. Like that's how I've been able to, squeak out a win or two recently against him. Like I do know, a couple plays he likes to run, a couple ways to stop those plays, but still he mixes up a lot. Like, and with him, it's really also on top of that. Yes, you got to stop the run, especially when he had Frazier last year. Like, I haven't actually watched him this year with this quarterback, but I know he's a little bit less dynamic. Look at Frazier last year. You really, really had to contain the run.
Mm-hmm.
He has some good backs as well. I think some legends at running back who are doing a good job. But it really comes down to also being able to handle his defense. His defense is great.
Yeah, real complimentary, real timely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Like he's not just he's doing things on time. Makes it really tough on you. He's pretty good with his switch stick. He always seems to get a fumble or two somehow. So,
but yeah, that's fine. That's my little soapbox for the day.
what you know about Trips halfback week?
We talking like 4x1? No, that's 3x1. Off the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to know?
What's the matter with that?
We talking Madden or college football?
Either.
Not meta in Madden because there's not consistent ways to block. And my Madden is a little dusty, so excuse that. Not as meta in Madden because there's not enough ways to block pressure. I know a lot of people, not a lot of people. People used to run. It's called gun box. It used to be flip trips, and they got the motion. I know
Fire
you run
formation.
Huh?
Sorry, I was saying fire. Flip trips used to be crazy back in the day.
Yeah.
Well,
You had like weird angled skinny post from the outside receiver that would get inside to cover 3s and cover 4s up the seam somehow. Trips halfback weak is a good formation because it forces the defense to show their hand. And depending on how you're reading it, because if they're in nickel, we'll call it the Sam linebacker has to go cover the innermost slot, but that's still 3-4 yards off the line of scrimmage. But you also have to give him respect to make sure he doesn't run the RPO. HB base is actually probably one of the better runs in that formation. Just because you can still run on a 6-man box. The route concepts are good. A lot of deeper corners. I would say would struggle slightly with man press if you don't have the athletes. A really good trips halfback week would force you to play weak side 2-man game a lot. So if you could force them to bring a third person over to guard the running back and that solo receiver, a lot of comeback routes, angle route drag, deep curls, deep posts with a drag underneath. If you could force somebody to play that weak side, then you kind of win because now they're stretched too far, and then you could go back to running the ball. As far as stock plays, they got a lot of deep digs, not as many sharp posts. They have a few of them depending on which book you're in, and then a lot of skinny posts. Good at stretching the field horizontally on the trips receiver side, but also good at stretching the defense vertically because it forces the user to make a decision, and then if they don't, nobody really wants to run back 20 yards when they're using over the middle unless they got a good linebacker. So
Yeah, I mean, I need that. You know, I'm trying to run trips halfback week. I'm kind of new to it,
so I would say you need kind of just an everything beater, zone beater, and then something that will mess up either match or like a shaded underneath man. But yeah, I would say the weakness of that is if they can get in heavy pressure, especially sending 4, and then if they have the cornerbacks to really play man. So
yeah, we got some good man beaters in there, so that's also good.
So yeah, listen, love talking ball. That breakdown stuff is where I like to live at. Execution might be a different one, you know, looking at my record, but my bad. Didn't mean to hold y'all up. Bag, you got anything else?
No, all good, man. That's it for my end, man. Let's finish strong. We're in week 10, about to week 11 tomorrow, so you know, we're about to be in the off season before you know it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Stay safe if you're in the Northeast, man. It's about to be might be crazy out here soon.
Oh yeah, for sure. With the snowstorm and stuff coming up. For Oz, you got anything for the people at home?
Nah, man. Thanks for tuning in as always. Safe up there. I'm in Florida right now, so I'm kind of chilling weather-wise. I'm kind of out of touch. Hopefully y'all are doing the right things. Yeah, best of luck rest of the year.
Yes, sir. If you're still listening, thank you for listening. Appreciate it. If you don't like what we got to say, 2 ways to talk about it. Let us know on the Discord or change it on the field. But until next time, myself, Fries, and Bag, I'm out.
Peace.
Ooh, wait a minute. There is. Good catch. Baylor been listening for one and one reason only. He said, where's the second giveaway?
Yeah, where is that at? I was thinking about that, but I don't think we had a question prepared for it. So
Nah, I was looking at our our league funds. I don't know if we got it on tap of my pocket right now. I don't know if we got it.
I mean, you can just type it in the chat, I guess, if you wanted to.
Are you doing a question this week,
come up with,
or are you just doing a word?
Yeah. I'm actually, I was trying to get a question, but I forgot. So stay tuned. If you're still listening, stay tuned in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat in a little bit.
Wait, is the pod still going?
Right now, yeah. It's still hot.
Oh, I thought it ended. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you got to get that question out, man. The people need their stuff. It'll be, I guess, we'll put it in the bulletin board. But see, the thing is that if we do it later, people who wasn't listening to the pod can get it. It's not really fair at that point.
Oh well, Mr. Bag, Mr. Fair. Okay, if we don't mind holding the end of the pod, quit going. I was thinking about a grind question, but realized I don't know anything about the grind too much, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to do. Man, It would take more research on this. I was gonna say which team has had the most users, but that's not the. I'm just curious which programs had the most users be the, in charge. In South Carolina, they probably had like 4. Man,
I could think of a question if you want.
yeah, if you got one, go ahead for sure.
Here, let me pull up the game real quick.
Yeah, Terrell, that's exactly what I was saying. In the pockets, yes, nothing on this side.
I ain't got it.
I want to know. I want to know who has the all-time Big Ten receiving touchdown record.
In game.
Race is on.
In game.
You should.
That's career. All time.
What team did Coach Carver have? That's what you should have asked.
Oh man, that's actually a way better question. I'm going with your question now. We don't got to do all this research.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you know,
Name one team. I don't even remember I don't remember one of his 2 teams.
I know what.
I know what team he was.
I do
for sure.
Especially in the league.
All right. Who was Coach Carver's team when he was in the league or the grind? We'll take either.
Yeah.
That's the question. +5 non-physical on the line. You can't even research that one. You got to just know ball.
There is a way to research it. There is, but you would really have to know where to look because that's deep in archives.
No, what's his name? Got it. UGA got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, tell him to stop spamming the chat, man. Why are you spamming the chat like that? One answer per user. Next time we do it, man, just answer everything.
Mess around and turn on
Dude
slow-mo.
had the first one. Dude had the first question. Right away,
non-physical. If you tuned in, Georgia, not this week, but next week, you getting that done.
Next week is against who?
Oregon. Or I guess week 12. So like
you're saying you need UGA to beat Oregon?
Not really need. I just based on what we talked about in the pod. It's a good game. That's all. I don't really care who wins, honestly.
Oh, that's crazy. What a cop-out.
Yeah, he did cop out after what he just said.
I already said what I said during the pod.
I'm talking about I don't care who wins.
I'm not gonna lose no sleep over Georgia losing. He do that every week. I mean, that's expected. If he loses the game, then hey, man.
Wow, to say that's expected. You gonna let the fam talk about you like that?
I mean, to be honest, the way it's looking right now, I'm not gonna hold you. Georgia going back to that Pac-12. I don't know.
We got burgers. We got burgers and Debbie cakes. No cheese though. We don't got the NIL budget for cheese, so we got burgers.
It's gonna be him and Ole Miss and him are in the chat right now, and he said he didn't do it week 1.
Ooh.
Hey, week 1, you was hooping. Oh, he gonna delete it out the chat now.
Nah,
because he's scared of his big bro. We all saw that.
Yeah, you saw for
He's
that one.
scared of big bro. Hey,
wrap the pod. I'm hitting a little wrap up.
Don't beat him up too bad when you see him in person. I know he's terrified of all them whoopings you done gave him. He's terrified. Look, now he want to post again. That's crazy. He just doubled. He just mixed L's to the left, L's to the right, L's to the left.
That's crazy.
Yo. Hey, UJ, you my mans, bro. Don't get relegated, bro. For real. Especially because Big Bro believe in you, bro. Big Bro said you was borderline A tier. So
you're not gonna let him live that one down, huh?
I never said that though. Was the thing. I really never said that. I put him in my B tier. We had no S tier. I said he's probably in the B tier.
You said he's at the top of the B tier, borderline A tier, is what you said.
I don't think that's true. I had to run the tape back, but either way.
All right.
We're over on time, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I know.
Y'all got me just not eating and stuff. It's crazy.
No, never that.
All good.
fault.
Nah, it was a good pod. Always is.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey, you're right. You said he was borderline B tier. That's my bad. That's my bad, bro.
All right, there we
bad.
go. There we go.
But all right then.
All right. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for listening to the pod.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch y'all next week.
Yeah, deuces.